पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Today, we honor the journey that brought us here and the vision that will carry us forward from one capable hand to another. The spirit of FLO continues to shine. On behalf of our chairperson, Pratibha Kunda, and her committee, I, Rashi Agarwal, Executive Secretary of FLO Hyderabad, extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest, Padma Shri Ms. Deepika Reddy, our distinguished past chairpersons of FLO and YFLO, sponsors through the year, families from both FLO and YFLO incoming and outgoing teams, and our fellow FLO members. There's a lot of buzz in the hall. Can I request everyone to please settle down? As we commence this annual change of guard, let us be reminded that today is not just about celebrating new beginnings, but also acknowledging the tremendous achievements of our past leadership. Our previous team's hard work has set a strong foundation for the future. I now request FLO Chairperson Ms. Pratibha Kunda, YFLO Chairperson Ms. Pallavi Jain, our distinguished guest Ms. Deepika Reddy, FLO past chairs Ms. Manjula Reddy, Ms. Vani Subhash, Ms. Rekha Reddy, Ms. Rekha Lahoti, Ms. Padma Rajgopal, Ms. Kamini Saraf, Ms. Priyanka Ganeriwal, Ms. Ritu Shah, and YFLO immediate past chair Ms. Priya Gazdar just joined us, and YFLO past chairpersons Ms. Aarti Shah and immediate past chair Ms. Riddhi Jain to step forward for lamp lighting. Can I request chairperson-elect for FLO 26-27, Ms. Sita Reddy, and YFLO chairperson-elect Ms. Khushbu Daga to join as well? Thank you so much, everyone. I now invite FLO Chairperson Ms. Pratibha Kunda, YFLO Chairperson Ms. Pallavi Jain, our distinguished guest Ms. Deepika Reddy to grace the dais, and the FLO and YFLO Chairpersons to felicitate ma'am with the FLO memento and call upon the YFLO Secretary Akanksha to tell us more about our guest.
It gives me immense pleasure and honor to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, the illustrious Ms. Deepika Reddy. With a distinguished career spanning over 5 decades, Deepika Reddy is recognized as an accomplished performer, innovative choreographer, cultural ambassador, and a dedicated guru. She has been conferred with the prestigious Padma Shri Award in 2026 and is a recipient of the National Sangeet Natak Academy Puruskar. She also served as the former chairperson of the Telangana Sangeet Natak Academy. Contributing significantly to the promotion and preservation of India's rich artistic heritage, Deepika has performed extensively in prestigious dance festivals in India and abroad, like Festival of India in Berlin, Sri Lankan Parliament, Bolshoi Theatre in Russia, international festivals at Bangkok and South Korea. Driven by a deep commitment to nurturing the next gen, Deepika Reddy founded Deepanjali, an institute striving for excellence in Kuchipudi, where she imparts training to hundreds of students and actively supports and mentors many from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. She was a member of Regional Film Censor Board, jury member of Nandi State Film Awards, and former chairperson of Cultural Committee of the International Children's Film Festival. She is a member of Board of Studies, Department of Dance, University of Hyderabad. We are so glad to have you with us here today. Pratibha and Pallavi, over to you to begin the conversation.
Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all our past chairs, our members, family members today as well. It's really a full crowd, and I thank our chief guest, Ms. Deepika Reddy, for today, for taking out the time, for her patience, and for being such an inspiration to all of us. Without further ado, I would like to dive into our first question. Ma'am, your journey in classical dance has been both inspiring and deeply rooted in tradition. Could you share with us what kept you anchored through the different phases of your journey?
It's indeed a great pleasure for me to be here in the midst of all you accomplished, wonderful ladies. And actually, although I'm not a member of FLO, I feel that I'm a member because all of you are so dear to me, and I've grown up with all of you. So it's so wonderful to be here. And I think I'm slightly at a loss of words because seeing all achievers here doing such good work. And for all of you, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu, Shakti Rupena Samsita, Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. This is my salutations to all the wonderful ladies who are doing great work. And
Yes.
Pallavi, to your...
My answer, yes. What kept you going? Yes.
Yeah, it's been a long and arduous journey for me. I've been in the field of dance for close to 5.5 decades. And I just can't imagine my life without dance. It's such an integral part of my life. I was initiated into dance at a very young age since my mother also was a classical dancer. But in those days, you know, they would only dance till marriage, and after marriage there was no dancing. So I think she was very keen that I should learn. And my father also was very fond of music and dance, so they taught me Carnatic music also. So that's how my journey started. And I first learned in Hyderabad from Sumati Kaushal and did my Ranga Pravesham in 1976. And I didn't have any stage fear. I didn't know what fear was because I was so young, and I just loved being on the stage. And another thing is I always wanted to go to class. I never bunked. Even if there were so many temptations like going for a birthday party when I was young. And at a later stage, when I was in college and all that, especially intermediate, when everybody would bunk and go to movies, I would say if it's a class day, I won't go. So they would say, ये तो फालतू है, ये नहीं आएगी. Like literally they should throw me under the bus, but my friends. But still, I never felt it's a sacrifice. I felt that I want to do it. So that's why, and I would stand in front of the mirror and keep trying out expressions, and this is how my journey started. And later on, I watched a performance of the legendary Guru, Padma Bhushan awardee, Vempati Chinna Satyam Garu. I was so overawed by that. I said, it was my dream to go and learn from him. So actually I asked my parents, they said, let's see, and they kept putting it off. And after my graduation and after marriage, I convinced my husband that this is my dream, and this is something I would really like to do. And even my mother-in-law, it was very easy to convince my mother-in-law because she was very fond of dancing, and she was there at my debut program because we are family friends, and she was there in 1976 when I did my Arangetram, Ranga Pravesham. So we went and met Guruji, and he said, absolutely no. How is it going to work? You're a married lady and you live in a different city. How are you going to come to Chennai and learn and all that? It won't work. I said, just give me a chance. At least I should feel that I tried. If it doesn't work, at least, I'll take it that way. But then I went to Chennai. There I learned what discipline was, what rigorous training, morning 4 hours, evening 4 hours. It was not easy. And I stayed and learned in the Gurukula lifestyle. It was such a humbling experience, out of your comfort zone, going there, living there, sleeping on the floor, sweeping the classrooms. And I even learned to draw water from a well, and it was a wonderful experience. That's how my journey in the beginning started. And then later on, performances taught me so much, because whether it's performing at heritage sites like Khajuraho, Konark, or temples when we do like Chidambaram, Tirumala, Ayodhya, Mahakumbh, wherever everything is a learning experience, because I take feedback very positively. If criticism comes, I work on that. So that's how it has been. And internationally, globally, when I have danced, it's a lot of responsibility when you're representing the nation. So that also has been wonderful experience for me, performing. And would you like to know about the fun part is being a teacher. Sorry.
Yes, no.
Sorry
No.
for interrupting.
I didn't want to interrupt. It's been a journey that is reflective of courage, consistency, and conviction is what I hear from you. I want to understand if you could highlight any 2 challenges in that process, what would they be?
First, I would like to just speak a few words about my journey as a teacher, if you have, if I can. And because that's also been a very fulfilling journey, because for me, that's the best part of imparting my knowledge to the next generation. And it's been very, very rewarding in most circumstances. And there's some fun anecdotes I want to share here. Teaching the millennials was pretty easy, actually. But Gen Z has been very challenging, because they have zero filter. They'll ask whatever they want. And I can't even comprehend asking those questions to my gurus, but nowadays they're so chilled, they just come and say. I was telling this student of mine, please put your mudra sharp, because, whatever you put, it should be like anything firm and sharp, it should look good. So I kept telling her, and she wouldn't listen, and finally she said, you want me to get a sharpener and sharpen my fingers? And so, to motivate a child like that, who went on to again be a good dancer. And sometimes when I'm teaching the Navarasas, the Shringara Rasa, to say, get involved, feel shy. I was telling this child, and she said, I don't know the meaning of shy. Why should I feel shy? So these are the, some of the fun anecdotes I wanted to share about my teaching. And now if you're asking me a serious topic, let's go to that.
I think with the Gen Z, I think what they lack in comprehension, they make up for clarity. What clarity I'm still trying to find. I have 2 children, so I'm not sure. But yes, your challenges.
But if the Gen Z gets convinced,
Yes.
they are just amazing.
They
That's
want
what.
clarity, and unless you give them that answer, then they are not.
Yes, they should be convinced. So it's really nice. If I have to actually speak about challenges, I don't know. This evening only won't suffice because there have been so many. And like when I was a child and growing up, I had a lot of encouragement from my maternal side, but from my paternal side, my grandfather was very, like conservative, and he would say, "Why do you want to dance?" And he would show me the black and white TV. You don't know about black and white TV, but when we were growing up, that's all we had. And he would show this lady with her, sari draped like this, saying that, "Look at her, how she's sitting so dignified and singing. Why do you want to dance?" So I said, that's a form of worship for me. And we are doing mythological pieces on all our deities. So I would really want to do something like this, is what I try to convince them. And later on, of course, we've had, for a dancer, a lot of health issues also, because when I was traveling, 104 temperature, even then you have to dance. Especially abroad in France, I did 21 shows in 1 month, and it was very tough. And then, even then, I had to dance. So we can't tell the organizers for a ticketed show that we are not well. And another very challenging time came for the Vajrotsavam, 75 years of Indian independence. And the show was at Lal Bahadur Stadium here, and it was a state function. And I was doing Rani Lakshmi Bai, Jhansi of Rani, and I was rehearsing at home with a lot of male dancers, female dancers. We were all standing and rehearsing, and then they said the time has changed. Evening, I thought we'll work on some of the scenes with lights, but they made the program a little earlier, and it's open air, so lighting will not have that impact. So I had this cloth. I dyed it one side red, blood color, and the other side was the river color. And then I'm galloping like Rani Lakshmi Bai. And they were supposed to turn it. And they turned it at the wrong time. I tripped and fell at home. And it was, there was so much of swelling. And so I rushed to Apollo and emergency. And then they said, there's a fracture, you can't dance. So then my daughter was with me, so I was literally sobbing, and I told her that, please, can you do this role, because you've seen me practicing, you know it. So she said absolutely no, because I don't want to do. Whatever I do, they'll say she didn't dance. And it was, after me was Shankar Mahadevan, so it was like, she didn't want to take that stress or whatever. She said, I can't do it, because so then I literally begged the doctors and took anesthesia blockers and did the show.
Oh my God.
So
with a fracture
because
is something.
yes, my big toe, and the nail ripped and came off. Even then, I did the show. So that's how that show was.
That shows your determination.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So this is as a performer, and the challenges as a mother also have been so many, because women in general, we have this guilt, right? All the time, at least I did. And I used to feel sometimes, but then there was the time when I was traveling, and then they call and say, my son has high temperature, then you feel so helpless. And when I'm going for an important show, that day my daughter's finger fell in the door and she was sobbing. So and already I was late, I was running late. So I just had 5 minutes to tell her, pacify her and say, I'll come back and take you to this store and buy you this. So please don't cry, don't make me feel, sad about leaving you. I begged her, and this is how I tried to do and
You did
balance
justice,
different
ma'am.
So much,
situations.
like, once you are, there, you have to be there, and you just have to continue. I mean, you have to
Like I feel, Deepika, like for many of us here, balancing passion with responsibility is a challenge. I'm sure many women here understand that. So how do you navigate your personal and professional commitments while staying true to your art? Like how you, that was my question, but your answer was, I think, almost there, right? How do you take it up? Like you just...
No, because
so
it's
many
such a
times.
passion for me. It's a form of worship, so I have to do justice to that and also to my personal life. And actually, I had my children 13 years after marriage because of my health reasons, and I've had a lot of miscarriages and all that. And there were a lot of barbs I had to face, actually, Pratibha. And there was this lady who came up to me and was pretty nasty. And she said, oh, you're not having children because you want to preserve your figure? So this is not it. We don't want to speak about what we are going through, but I don't know why people have to judge other people. So it hasn't been easy, but I just kept going.
Many women dedicate years to their families, often setting aside their own passions and interests. And when they finally find time to rediscover themselves, they're often unsure of where to begin. You have kept your passion throughout with you, but what kind of suggestion can you give? Because could you share your thoughts on how important it is for women to stay connected to their passion and hobbies, and the role this plays in shaping their identity? Because I see so many mothers, suddenly they come back, they give their entire life to their children, children are growing, so they leave their passions aside, they leave their own self aside and then continue. And suddenly one fine day they come up and say, okay, now my life is blank, I don't get to see anything beyond this. But I feel passion is something that you have to keep continuing and taking it up. So what kind of advice can you give us on this?
I feel there's so much of uncertainty in life, so we have to follow our passion and do it. And what I do is, all of you here are Bahumukha Pragnashalis. You all can multitask. So please do multitask, because give time, and then you have to choose your priorities, and you can sacrifice so many things. I would like, if I have a important family thing, I'm there. If I have a show, 100% I'm there, Pratibha. And unearthly hours we practice, because I have to also take care of not only my image, but the image of my guru and the art form, so that commitment has always been there. So that is one thing. And I feel all of you can, follow your passion. Give some time for yourself. Women in general always put ourselves last, right? We never we're always there to take care of everyone, and then, so give some time for yourself to take care of your health, and definitely do a bit of exercises and eat healthy. And all of us are always there. Supposing the table is laid out and there's some curries on the table, we are busy serving everybody, taking care of everybody. We forget that even we have to eat so many times. So I think if we are healthy only, our families will be healthy. So I think we should all give some time to ourselves also, and passion. Doing such wonderful work, and you can take a break when there are situations like small kids and all that, and come back and follow your passion, and social work, whatever you choose. Just have a goal and do it, because you should not feel, "Arey, humne kuch nahi kiya hai." So you should do it. That's what I feel.
I think prioritizing ourselves is really important. I would like to ask, in today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification is the norm, and many tend to move quickly from one interest to another, how important is patience and consistency?
Yeah, because you definitely, for me, my mantra is passion, perseverance, and partnership. Set whatever your passion is, set that goal. And hard work, definitely, rigorous, whatever you want to do. Give that time, prioritize. And then whatever you do, I feel you should do it with partnership. You shouldn't think, I can do it. There shouldn't be any I. There is no I in my life. It's always we. We can do it together. Whether it is with my students, whether it is with my family, and workplace or anything, I never say there's no me. So it's all, when we can do things without isolation and getting people together is the best thing, and that's what I think, Pallavi, everyone should.
Truly matters. Collective effort.
Collective effort, teamwork. See, all of you now, everybody was there for the pictures, all you. So everybody made sure, oh, she's not there, come. That is what. It's not about, this whole organization is flourishing because you all are working together. That is the special thing about Vicky.
Very true, very true. Because that's what is power to empower. We all come together, that makes the difference, I feel. Now, Deepika, recognition at a level such as the Padma Shri is a remarkable milestone. Could you guide us on what qualities or discipline or mindset are essential for someone aspiring to achieve such recognition in their own field?
For me, I never worked for awards and rewards. I've just taken one step at a time. And sadhana, for me, is my key, and hard work. And taking input from everyone, working hard, that's how I've moved forward. But never has it, I would never say work just for an award. Work for yourself, because your self-esteem, your happiness, and is more important than an award itself. But I'm not saying after receiving the award I'm not happy. I'm very happy, and because receiving a civilian award, but also the responsibility is much more on my shoulders to do good work, and I'm working with the underprivileged now a lot for the last 15, 20 years. So I feel very, happy to be doing that kind of work. But whoever it is, just work, things will fall in place. Because I tell my students, if you do a show today, we shouldn't ask for the next show. The show should come automatically. We shouldn't go and ask for anything. So whether in your field, you keep doing, whatever you do, you're artists, you all are so creative, you're doing social work, everything will be recognized.
Thank you. So, as we come to a close, could you share one message for every woman, every mother here in this room, something that stays with her long after today?
Yeah, Pratibha, one more thing I would like to share is from your earlier question about, I was telling you about the sadhana.
Yeah.
When I joined my guru, I was a beginner, my guru in Chennai, because I had learnt a different style and I had to unlearn and relearn, and so everybody was going to perform at the Festival of India at the Bolshoi Theatre. And I was not envious, but I was saying, wow, all of you are going. And I just sat and said, will I ever get that kind of an opportunity to go and perform? So this happened to me 22 years later. I went with my students and performed at the Festival of India at Bolshoi. So that what I mean to say is, keep going at it, it'll come.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with when my guru and his senior students were going to perform with Pandit Birju Maharaj Ji, the eminent Kathak maestro. I said, oh my God, you guys are going there. And, but then this happened after 25 years. Birju Maharaj Ji himself called and said, Deepika Ji, I would like you to come and choreograph your Kuchipudi segment in our Ritu Samhar and perform with, and I've traveled. So keep at it, things will come. Don't do it for awards and rewards. And also I involve all my students. Pooja, Sita's daughter, is also my student, and she can, give you all later on.
We've been seeing you.
What she has learned.
Yeah.
And a lot of teamwork in the dance class.
Yeah.
So,
I think, Deepika, they want to know how your journey with FLO.
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
Your journey.
That is coming. That is what I want to say about the organization. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to know your journey with FLO.
Yeah, of course.
Because you've
See,
been at family.
although I'm not a member, I know all of you. Everybody is very dear to me. And from the inception of FLO, I did a lecture demonstration here for for the organization, and have been there for so many programs for FLO in the past. And of course, what I cherish most is dancing at the Golconda Fort. I did Telangana Vaibhavam to showcase so many things about full state. And this, the chairperson at that time, my classmate and dear friend Padma Rajagopal, was the one who initiated this whole process and how difficult it was to get permissions and do it. But all of you were there for me and supported me during the program. And so there's so many programs I've done. I think for Ritu also, and so many others. When Pinky was there, I did a lot of, I've been there. Even from the background, people ask me, should we get this speaker or should we? So silently also I've been there, and it's been a great pleasure. And you asked me about what was
One
that?
message for the
I
members.
would like to know what is that you can share one message for every woman, every mother here in this room, something that stays with her long after today.
Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Mother comes first, right, for all of us. And being a mother is also the best thing that nature has given us. And I'm not, at the cost of not sounding didactic, I want to say, I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, twins. And a mother, I feel, is the one who has to bring them equally. There shouldn't be any discrimination, because starts there when you're bringing up your children. And if there's any chore in the house, normally you say, if you want a glass of water, you tell the girl child, go get the water. I never did that. For me, it's equal. Whether it's my son and daughter, I tell them the same thing. And so I feel, because then if it's instilled in them, they'll start respecting women. They'll respect, even in school, their classmates, in colleges, everywhere, and their wives also. That's the responsibility of a mother to, tell their male children this, because I really feel, and now women are so empowered and the girls are doing so well in all fields. So a little bit of this also will help. And also, as a mother, I have spoken to my son many a time about what we have gone through as women. And so then they will definitely, I feel, respect their, the girls in their classes, and in future, whoever they are working with, or even their wives. This is what I feel, and I say it every single time.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think there's so much to learn from your journey, but time is always on the shorter side. That is something we would love to increase about everyone. But honestly, truly an inspiration and a very integral part of FLO, even without being with us and all of them.
Yeah, it's so, here I'm so, everyone here, whether it's Rekha, whether it's Vani Akka, and both the, another Rekha, Pooja, everyone, Manju, all of you, Kamini, who's, and then one thing I would like to say is congratulate both of you for the wonderful work that you have done for the last 1 year, curating such wonderful programs, talks. And I would like to also, congratulate Sita Reddy and Kushbu Daga for taking over, because you guys are giving your baton and to them, and I'm sure they will curate wonderful programs, and we're looking forward, and there's a national meet also. Yeah. So all the best. And Kamini, you're also going to become the national chair. I think after Pinky, it'll be you. So all the best to you and to everyone here. If a woman is respected, the country flourishes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Pratibha Pallavi, and especially Ms. Deepika, for that words of wisdom that you bestowed upon us. We now move forward to the unveiling of the latest issue of the Connect cover, which is going to be out in a couple of months. I would like to invite FLO Chairperson Ms. Pratibha Kunda, YFLO Chairperson Ms. Pallavi Jain, our guest Ms. Deepika Reddy, Connect Mentors Ms. Rekha Reddy and Ms. Manjula Reddy, Connect EC Head Bhavna Chopra, and the Connect team members, of FLO and YFLO to join us on stage. In front of the curtain raiser, please.
Before I leave, I would also we are so happy to see so many husbands here, Ranjit Reddy Garu and Pratibha's husband and everyone, because you all are the backbone to us to do such good work. So thank you all for being here, because it means a lot to have support of our families and our husbands.
Thank you so much, everyone. I would now invite Chairperson 2526, Ms. Pratibha Kunda, for her final address.
A very good afternoon to everyone, and happy Eid to all of you. It's truly heartwarming to celebrate this special day together on this festive day. Standing here, I'm struck by how quickly a year can pass, and yet how deeply it can be etched in your life. It feels like just yesterday that I stood before you at the beginning of this year, full of excitement and carrying a vision. This year, I learned the meaning of power to empower, not simply as an idea, but as a lived experience through our journey together. I saw it in the way ideas moved beyond individuals, nurtured and strengthened by the power of collective, each step building on the other, moving it forward. That is when I realized empowerment is not something we give. It is something we build together. Because when women stand for each other, growth becomes a shared force. And that, for me, has been the most powerful learning of this year. In 2025-26, we created impact across learning, entrepreneurship, community engagement, and grassroots empowerment. For our members, we curated 12 speaker sessions, 7 learning workshops, and 12 focused empowerment programs, creating platforms for knowledge, practical growth, and meaningful conversations. Alongside this, 3 holistic wellness workshops reminded us of the importance of balance and well-being within a year filled with ambition and execution. Our chapter also welcomed 202 new members through 6 membership rounds, bringing fresh perspectives and new energy into the FLO Hyderabad community. Entrepreneurship remained a key focus as always. Through Marketplace and Business League, we created visibility for businesses. Our flagship exhibition, Style Tattva, the 5th edition, witnessed 10,000 plus footfall while enabling 45 lakhs in MSME reimbursements, delivering tangible support for entrepreneurs. On the digital front, our official social media presence grew to 7,000 followers, and the Style Tattva Instagram page saw strong traction, reaching 12,000 followers over the years. This year also featured a curated retreat to the serene landscapes of Coorg, as well as industrial tour of the world-class Kia Motor facility, creating meaningful spaces for members to connect and learn beyond formal settings. At the grassroots, our initiatives created powerful ripple effects. Through the Skill Center established in Bongir, we created a long-term platform for vocational training, digital literacy, and entrepreneurship, extending FLO's impact beyond the city into the regional communities. Our skilling initiative certified 2,000 plus women in livelihood-oriented programs, enabling rural women to move towards financial independence and confidence. Through our educative initiative in rural and urban areas, we reached over 4,000 young girls, equipping them with essential skills in communication, digital literacy, artificial intelligence, and financial awareness. Our Dokra Revival initiative continued to create meaningful transformation, generating 15 lakhs in direct income generation while supporting artisans across multiple villages in Adilabad. and bringing renewed national and international visibility to this traditional craft. Another major milestone this year was FLO Hyderabad's first ever job fair, which brought together 38 companies and 1,000 aspiring candidates and opened pathways to employment across multiple sectors. The chapter is also proud to have received 5 lakhs from FICCI CFO Summit towards its remarkable contribution for initiatives this year. Today, it also gives me immense pride and joy to unveil the cover of our final annual edition of Connect magazine. A special appreciation to Ms. Bhavna Chopra for beautifully bringing alive the concept of Panchatattva on the cover, and to her entire team for their support. Now, without much further ado, I would like to showcase a snapshot of this year's journey. Can we have the AV, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. At its core, this is what power to empower stands for. True power is not what we hold, but in what we enable for others. Behind every number, every initiative, and every milestone was a team that worked tirelessly to bring these ideas to life. To our past chairpersons, your encouragement and mentorship and guidance have been invaluable throughout this journey. FLO Hyderabad stands strong today because of the foundation each of you has built with tremendous vision and commitment. I truly believe that leadership may be visible, but impact is always collective. I want to thank the people who made this year possible, my incredible team, my alchemists, to my entire team, my office bearers, initiative heads, committee members, and my core, who stood as the anchor through this all journey. Thank you for being the backbone of this journey. As a special mention to Secretariat, Lavanya and Hitesh, at the FLO admin office for their steadfast support. I thank all the sponsors. Your support fueled our work this year. Heartfelt gratitude also to all our partners who stood with us throughout the year, from Ajay Chauhan, our official photographer, Mr. Ram Chandran, our media partner, and Harsha, our events coordinator, CA Kasturi Rangan sir and his audit teams. Your support brought everything to life. I also acknowledge the wonderful partnership we shared with YFLO this year, Ms. Pallavi Jain, our YFLO co-chair. Thank you for the energy, warmth, and commitment you brought to the many moments where our paths crossed. It has been a great pleasure working alongside you and seeing the phenomenal work that the YFLO team has done this year. The year certainly passed quickly, but what truly matters is what we choose to fill it with. This year, we filled it with ideas, collaborations, and purpose. And if there is one thing I take away from this journey, it is this, that when I look around this room, I don't see just members of an organization, I see friendships that were formed, ideas that were born, confidence that was built, and a community that grew stronger together. As this chapter of my journey comes to an end, I step down with a heart full of gratitude and pride in everything we have been able to accomplish. And now it gives me immense pleasure to welcome the new team, a truly special one, as FLO Hyderabad steps into its landmark 25th year. I warmly congratulate the incoming chairperson, Ms. Sita Reddy, and her team. This milestone year comes with both legacy and opportunity, and I have no doubt that under your leadership, FLO Hyderabad will not only celebrate its journey so far, but set an even stronger vision for the years ahead. I also extend my heartfelt best wishes to the incoming YFLO chairperson, Ms. Khushbu Daga, and her team as they embark on their journey ahead. I wish you a year full of energy and meaningful impact. To my family, this year, in many ways, I stepped away from my responsibilities at home and in my personal space. But you never complained. You stood by me quietly, patiently, with so much understanding. My husband, Pratap, thank you for being my constant support and strength. To my children, Pratik, Dhanya, and Prisha, I may have missed many moments that mattered to you, but you never missed standing by me. And for my daughter who flew in all the way just to be here for me today, thank you so much for being there with me. Whatever I've been able to do this year is only because of all of you. To my friends who were always just a call away and showed up despite their own commitments, your support has meant more than I can express. And to our members, thank you all for the enthusiasm, your participation, and your belief in this community.
FLO for me will always be more than an organization. It's a space that brings out the best in all of us, simply by bringing us together. It has been a privilege to be part of this journey and an even greater privilege to serve as a chairperson. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, Ms. Pratibha. You have led with grace, confidence, and a vision that has shaped so many positive outcomes, and I'm honored to have walked this journey with you. I now request FLO Chairperson-elect for 2026-27, Ms. Sita Reddy, onto the dais for a ceremonious We have a ceremonial medal exchange and the signing of charters between the outgoing and incoming chairpersons. The annual session serves as a reminder of the significant impact we make when we come together as women leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals. And as we hand over the leadership reins today, we look forward to even greater accomplishments in the years to come. Can we have the charter, please? Woo! Thank you so much and hearty congratulations, Ms. Sita Reddy. I hand over now to YFLO Secretary Akanksha Agarwal to take the session forward.
Thank you, Pratibha and Sita. Congratulations on turning a new leaf and stepping into a promising new chapter. I would now like to invite YFLO Chairperson 2025-26, Ms. Pallavi Jain, for her final address.
20 years of women who envisioned boldly, executed fearlessly, and served selflessly. 20 years of groundbreaking events, path-breaking initiatives, transformative workshops, and impactful outreach that strengthen not only our members but the larger Hyderabad community.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please. It was only possible with everyone here. If this were to be my last speech for this year, and I hope it is, I would like it to be one filled with gratitude, reflection, and deep appreciation. I extend my heartfelt respect to our esteemed chief guest, our FLO and YFLO past chairs, every distinguished presence and family member here today. Your presence adds meaning to this moment. As I reflect on this journey, my vision for this year was simple yet powerful. Knowledge is power. And the spirit that carried us through every initiative was captured in our motto, learn, grow, and conquer. Each workshop, each event, each collaboration was not just an activity, but a learning. Events were planned as a source of inspiration, workshops spanned across diverse topics, and the initiatives were designed to bring people together for meaningful impact. Every effort was rooted in learning and personal growth, just as this entire journey has been for me. Through our initiatives in schools and communities, we tried to create spaces where we as mothers and as individuals can step out of our daily routines and give back. Even in the midst of our busy lives, we found a way to contribute, to impact, and to leave something meaningful behind. Being a part of YFLO at a national level has always been transformative. It allows us to step beyond our personal worlds and see the larger picture. At 38, that is my true age, the kind of exposure, access, and opportunities for collaboration that this platform provides are invaluable. It shapes not just leaders, but individuals. I am deeply grateful for the FLO governing body, especially the one from Hyderabad, whose interactions and learning we derive from seeing them. Seeing Hyderabad's representation at a holistic level and the legacy built by our past chair council has been truly always inspiring and overwhelming. This journey would not have been possible without my incredible core committee, my EC heads, and my entire committee. I truly had a strong force of 40 behind me, and every step, every success was possible because of all of you. I could not have done this without you. A very, very special mention to my co-chair, Ms. Pratibha Kunda. Your passion, your resilience, and your unwavering belief in your vision has left an lasting imprint on all of us. Whether it is through Dokra, mythology, or many of the narratives that you brought alive, you showed us that passion and core belief always stand strong. It was truly an honor to work with your team of alchemists, the FLO committee members as well, whose selfless hard work, constant availability, and commitment have been invaluable to this journey. To my vice chair and mentors, thank you for always being my guiding light throughout every step. As the 20th chairperson, I had the unique opportunity to bring our past alive, to witness the journeys, the contributions, and legacies that have shaped us. I had the privilege of interacting with 3 national presidents, learning from remarkable leaders, and seeing the vision of my mentors and past leaders come alive. The program saw one of the highest representations of FLO and YFLO past chairs, and it was truly a celebration of everything we stand for. My heartfelt thanks to each one of you for being part of that unforgettable experience. A very, very special note of gratitude to someone very close to our heart and whom I respect immensely, National Vice President FLO, Ms. Kamini Saraf, whose mentorship, guidance, and beautiful vision were instrumental in shaping and bringing the 20th year program to life. to our media partner, Ms. Ramchandraji, FLO admin, Lavanya and Hiteshji, our photographer, the ever-present Mr. Ajay Chauhanji, and the hospitality team, especially Harsha. Your support behind the scenes made everything seamless and beautiful. Last but not the least, to my family, my parents, my in-laws, who are more parents, husband Pratik, I hope you're recording this is needed for our children, and my children, especially for my daughter who is 9 years old but has requested for a special mention by name. So to Rudrika and Pratyaksh, I'm hoping this is on YouTube, that you have been there and this is the reason that I'm able to stand here today. And to the future that comes, to our incoming chairs, Ms. Khushbu Daga and Sitaka, it is already so evident that your planning has always been thoughtful, detailed, and incredibly strong. The effort and intention you have begun will clearly show that this journey will only move us all forward towards a greater impact. I wish FLO Hyderabad the most amazing and brilliant 25th year forward. And as I close, I carry forward not just memories, but immense gratitude. Thank you to all of you. With me. This is the one time that we get to actually invite our sponsors on stage and to actually felicitate them as well. I request your time and presence to make them feel as special, how they contributed for our year. Ms. Rupal, please.
Thank you, Pallavi, for a remarkable year, rich in learning, growth, and memorable experiences. Your vision and leadership have left a lasting impact on all of us. This year truly wouldn't be complete without the incredible support, contribution, and love of our sponsors. We are deeply grateful for your belief in us and being such an integral part of our journey. May I now invite Ms. Pallavi Jain to kindly felicitate and welcome our esteemed sponsors on stage. Ms. Hema from the House of Pokarna. Mr. Siddharth Daga from Wins Biotech. Ms. Akansha Agarwal from Chaganlal Fine Jewelry. Ms. Deepika Agarwal from Adore Label Marketing, our creative partner. Ms. Ritika Agarwal from Yuka Games. We would also like to acknowledge a few sponsors who couldn't be present with us today. Eternal Aesthetics, One School, Labinal Fine Baking, MBG Commodities, and Ravi Foods. Thank you all for your continued support.
Thank you, Rupal. I now request YFLO Chairperson-elect 2026-27, Ms. Khushbu Daga, onto the dais for a ceremonial medal exchange and the signing of charters between Pallavi and Khushbu. Thank you, Pallavi and Khushbu. Congratulations on turning a new leaf and stepping into a promising new chapter. It is now my honor to call upon the incoming leaders to share their vision for the future. Please welcome FLO Chairperson 2026-27, Ms. Sita Reddy, to deliver her welcome address.
Namaste. A very warm welcome to our esteemed guest of the day, Padma Shri Srimati Deepika Reddy. Heartiest congratulations on being conferred the Padma Shri. A truly well-deserved recognition for your exceptional contribution and inspiring impact to the art of Kuchipudi. I warmly welcome our respected past chairpersons, distinguished guests, my dear FLO members, friends, and family. It is truly a moment of deep honor and gratitude for me to stand before you today as a chairperson of FLO Hyderabad chapter for the year 2026-27. Today's change of guard ceremony is more than a transition. It is a moment to reflect on the journey behind us and to look forward to the possibilities ahead. Before I speak about the year ahead, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge our outgoing chairperson, my dearest friend Pratibha. Congratulations on a truly remarkable year. Watching you lead this chapter has been nothing short of inspiring. You carried this responsibility with such quiet strength, grace, humility, and unwavering sense of purpose. On personal note, it has meant so much to witness your journey so closely. Your encouragement, your belief, and your constant support have been incredibly special to me. Thank you for your leadership, for your heart, and most of all, your valued friendship. Pallavi, your leadership as chair of YFLO has been truly commendable. With conviction, focus, and enduring commitment, you have guided the organization with purpose and distinction and made a lasting impact for the landmark 28th year of YFLO. I extend my sincere gratitude to all our esteemed past chairpersons present here today. Each of our past chairpersons have played an important role in shaping the remarkable legacy of FLO Hyderabad. Your leadership over the years has built a strong foundation on which we proudly stand today. This year is especially meaningful to all of us. FLO Hyderabad celebrates 25 years. A quarter century of women coming together to support, inspire, and empower one another. It stands as a testament to what is possible when women lead with purpose and inspires us to carry this legacy forward with clarity, confidence, and conviction. For a small community of committed women, our chapter has grown into one of the most vibrant chapters in FLO community. Wearing this badge is both an honor and a responsibility. As the 25th chairperson of Hyderabad chapter, I take this role with a lot of pride, gratitude, and purpose. Following a legacy of exceptional leadership, I pledge committed to building the FLO Hyderabad strength as a powerful platform for a great impact. For the year ahead, our vision is guided by three simple but powerful ideas: engage, empower, elevate. I would like to share a short glimpse of the vision that will guide our journey this year. AV, please.
Namaste. FLO Hyderabad is not just an institution, it is a powerful movement. A movement where leadership is cultivated, voices gain confidence, and ideas are transformed into meaningful impact. Guided by our enduring motto, the power to empower, FLO creates a dynamic ecosystem where ambition is encouraged, collaboration is natural, and growth is intentional. As we celebrate our Silver Jubilee, we honor the visionary women whose dedication and courage have shaped FLO Hyderabad into a beacon of empowerment. Today, with over 1,300 members, our chapter represents diversity, enterprise, and a shared commitment to advancing inclusive economic growth across Telangana. Every woman joins FLO with a unique aspiration to learn, to lead, to build, to serve, to belong. Our collective strength lies in embracing these varied ambitions while anchoring them in a unified vision. FLO must be a space where every voice matters, every dream finds direction, and every member discovers momentum. My own journey has been shaped by entrepreneurship, service, spirituality, and a deep belief in giving back. As the founding director of SR Group, I have witnessed enterprise evolve across diverse sectors. Alongside business, my commitment to social impact has focused on expanding healthcare access through Life Care Foundation and enabling skill development through RR Foundation. Serving as a board member of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams in 2023 was a profound honor. Supporting India's artistic heritage through Crafts Council is deeply meaningful to me, as is spending time in nature and pursuing my passion for Ikebana, where balance, patience, and structure reflect the essence of leadership. With the intention of for every voice, by every voice, and with every voice, I envision the year ahead through 3 purposeful phases: engage, empower, and elevate. Like the growth of a tree, each phase builds upon the other, creating strength, stability, and reach. Engage, planting the seed of connection. Through impactful speaker sessions, curated networking forums, and community outreach, we will foster authentic relationships and meaningful collaboration. Engagement is about belonging, creating a space where every member feels seen, valued, and inspired to participate. Empower, strengthening the roots. Empowerment requires capability through structured leadership workshops led by SkillSphere and business courses under Knowledge Cube. Members will gain practical tools, strategic clarity, and future-ready skills, including applications of artificial intelligence and digital transformation. Immersive boot camps, curated cohorts, and industry visits will connect members with leaders across government, academia, and enterprise through Launch Lab. Our flagship pitch platform, FLO Capital Circle, will offer women founders the opportunity to present bold ideas to investors and mentors who believe in women-led growth. Elevate, expanding the canopy of influence. Through conclaves, policy dialogues, and industry forums, we will create platforms for visibility and impact. Recognition ceremonies will celebrate excellence and inspire aspiration. At this stage, leadership transcends individual achievement and becomes collective progress. Our key initiatives this year reflect both depth and direction. The Incubation Initiative with the Government of Telangana will strengthen entrepreneurial ecosystems and livelihood capabilities, creating structured pathways for scalable impact. Pragati Path will establish skill centers in Hyderabad and Sangareddy, equipping women with vocational training tailored to local needs and market relevance. Her roots will empower women farmers with sustainable agricultural practices and financial literacy. DigiSakhi will advance digital education for girls, building confidence and foundational AI awareness. Through Telangana Samskruti, we will revive and reimagine traditional art forms, integrating heritage with sustainable livelihoods. A special focus initiative, Soul Stitch, will spotlight Banjara needlecraft, preserving its authenticity while positioning it for national and global recognition. I believe seeds spark curiosity, roots anchor service, the trunk channels resilience, branches spread inspiration, leaves nurture well-being, and the canopy connects us through networks of strength. A thriving tree does not grow overnight. It flourishes because it is nurtured, protected, and strengthened through every season. In the same way, when we collaborate with trust, share resources generously, and lead with purpose, we build something enduring. This is not merely a calendar of events, it is a commitment to deeper roots, stronger capabilities, wider reach, and measurable impact. Together, let us build a chapter that stands tall, visionary in thought, grounded in purpose, and fearless in action.
Thank you. We also have an exciting calendar of events planned for the year ahead. One of our flagship events, Style Tattva, 6th edition will take place on 12th and 13th June at High-Tech's Hall 2. This event will showcase fashion, jewelry, handlooms, handicrafts, startups, and sustainable enterprise. This year stands as a true testament to all the hard work and dedication of our mentors and teams over the past 5 years, as this year we are completely sold out in 45 days. In just 45 days of launching the poster in January. And we also have 4 sponsors on board already. I urge all our members to keep their shopping at home for next 2 months and shop the remarkable collection we are putting together. In July, Hyderabad will proudly host the National Governing Body meeting. Members from chapters across India will gather here for 3 days of discussions, collaboration, and celebrations as we mark our Silver Jubilee year. Later in the year, we look forward to our networking retreat in Jaisalmer. An opportunity for members to connect, collaborate, and build meaningful relationships. Keep an eye out for all the interesting events planned for the first quarter of the year. Our first event will be on April 17th. Our year-long calendar is designed to inspire. Thank you. Our year-long calendar is designed to inspire learning, enhance capabilities, and offer an enriching experience for all our members. Our interstate this year is going to be in the City of Joy, Kolkata, from 16th to 18th of November. Our international delegation this year will be to Portugal and Amsterdam from 15th to 24th September. And finally, we will conclude our Silver Jubilee year with a grand awards ceremony in January 2027, honoring extraordinary women for their contributions across many fields. Dear friends, the true strength of FLO lies not in one individual, but for the collective energy of its members. This journey will only be meaningful if we build it together. I invite each one of you to participate actively, share your ideas, and help shape the future of our chapter. Every strong vision is brought to life by a strong team. It is now my privilege to introduce my exceptional team of office bearers.
I now invite the incoming office bearers of FLO 2026-27 to come up and take over the mantle in the form of tags from the new chairperson, Ms. Sita Reddy. I first invite Ms. Pratibha Kunda, immediate past chair. Senior Vice Chairperson, Ms. Gunjan Sindhi. And Vice Chairperson, Ms. Sujita Chitiala. I'd call upon the core committee now. Executive Secretary Ms. Shilpa Raju. Treasurer Ms. Deepthi Donkeshwar. Joint Secretary Dr. Navina Nacharaju. And Joint Treasurer Ms. Rekha Murray. Hearty congratulations to the entire team.
And now, presenting to you my incredible team of silver stars, the exceptional women who are my pillars of strength and who will steer this year's journey towards meaningful success. Lastly, I want to extend my heartfelt wishes to my leadership companion this year, Khushbu Daga, as she takes on the role of chairperson of YFLO. I'm certain she will lead with passion, purpose, and dedication, and I look forward to a year of meaningful impact together. To my family, you are the foundation of my strength and the quiet force behind every step I take. Your endless love, patience, and unwavering belief in me give me the courage to dream bigger and be present here today taking on this role. To my friends and colleagues, thank you for your faith and your encouragement and for your constant goodwill. From the bottom of my heart, I thank everyone present here for walking this path with me. I hope we will make this journey truly meaningful and memorable. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sita Reddy. And here's to a bright, successful year full of achievements. Please welcome YFLO Chairperson 2026-27, Khushbu Daga, to deliver her welcome address.
Namaskar, good afternoon, esteemed past chairs, National Vice President-elect Ms. Kamini Saraf, dear members, family, friends, members of the media, and our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Deepika Reddy. It is truly a deeply humbling and a special moment for me to stand before you today as the 21st chairperson of FICCI YFLO Hyderabad chapter. For me, YFLO has never just been an organization. It has been a journey of learning, growth, and self-discovery. It is a space that nurtures leadership, encourages entrepreneurship, and empowers women to truly step into their full potential. Through meaningful initiatives, impactful conversations, and a strong sense of community, YFLO has shaped not just careers, but confidence and purpose. Hyderabad chapter has always been a benchmark of excellence, and its achievements make all of us incredibly proud. From the FLO Industrial Park to landmark initiatives like the Statue of Unity and Empowerment, the Center of Excellence, and the brilliant Style Tattva. These are not just projects, but powerful symbols of what women can build when they come together with vision and determination. I only hope to carry this legacy forward and continue to grow the name and impact of our chapter. As we celebrate 25 years of FLO and 20 years of YFLO, I feel especially honored to be a part of this journey under the inspiring leadership of Ms. Pooja Garg, our National President for 2026-27, and our very own Ms. Kamini Saraf. It is truly a privilege to learn and grow within such a dynamic and empowering ecosystem. The year gone by, led by Ms. Pratibha Kunda and Ms. Pallavi Jain, has been filled with exceptional learning, engaging workshops, and impactful initiatives, setting a very strong foundation for all of us. My heartfelt congratulations to both of you. And the future looks even brighter with leaders like Ms. Gunjan Sindhi and Ms. Rupal Bansal, who continue to inspire confidence and momentum. Wishing you both the very best. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge my wonderful co-chair, Ms. Sita Reddy. I'm truly looking forward to working alongside you. I have no doubt that together we will create a year filled with meaningful learning, strong collaborations, and memorable experiences. You truly embody substance, rigor, and grace. At the heart of our work lies a conviction I hold firmly. The empowerment of women is not optional. It is essential. When we empower a woman, we don't just uplift an individual. We uplift families, communities, and entire economies. And when women are equipped with the right knowledge, skills, and opportunities, they gain the confidence to make decisions, take charge, and lead with purpose. Our goal is not simply to build successful women. It is to nurture confident, compassionate, and courageous leaders. Women who are prepared to step forward, speak up, and make a lasting difference. This is the essence of FLO and YFLO. This is what we stand for. With that vision in mind, I invite you to take a glimpse into what the year ahead holds. AV team, please proceed with the video.
Namaskar and warm greetings to my fellow FLO and YFLO past chairs and members. I'm Khushbu Daga, CEO of Vince Bioproducts Limited. I'm a proud mother of two, balancing the responsibilities of nurturing a family while leading a global life sciences enterprise. This journey has strengthened my resilience, empathy, and the ability to lead with both heart and clarity. It is both an honor and a deeply humbling moment to address you all today as the incoming chairperson of FICCI YFLO, Hyderabad. FICCI FLO has been an integral part of my professional and personal journey for over a decade. What began as a platform for learning soon became a community of purpose, leadership, and shared responsibility. Today, I step forward not just with pride, but with gratitude and commitment. My journey has been one of transformation. I grew up in Hong Kong, where I studied finance and marketing, led student councils, and began my professional life in the diamond trading industry. It was a world of precision, valuation, and global markets. But life had a different calling. In 2009, I got married and moved to Hyderabad and transitioned into biotechnology and life-saving pharmaceuticals through a family enterprise, Vince Bioproducts Limited. Today, our work spans over 110 countries, supplying immunobiologicals that save lives every single day. That transition from luxury to saving precious lives, from commerce to conscience, has shaped my leadership philosophy deeply. I'm deeply grateful to have recently been selected to the 40 Under 40 list by Business World India. This recognition is not merely a milestone, it is a responsibility. It has given me renewed vigor, and it has strengthened my commitment to create meaningful impact and contribute positively to society at large. I'm passionate about cross-country cycling, and I am a fitness, travel, and epicure enthusiast. I'm constantly seeking new challenges, diverse cultures, and meaningful experiences. I believe these pursuits reflect my belief in endurance, exploration, discipline, and celebrating life's richness. My vision for this year is simple, yet powerful. Together, we progress. True progress is never individual. It is inclusive and collaborative. At YFLO, we don't just build businesses. We build confidence, competence, and community. This year, our focus will be on capability building and cross-sector learning. As I take on this role as the 21st chairperson of FICCI YFLO Hyderabad, I do so standing on the strong foundation laid over 20 years of exceptional leadership. For 2 decades, YFLO has enabled women entrepreneurs, built national and global networks, championed financial and digital literacy, and consistently evolved with India's growth story. This year is not about reinvention. It is about building forward with purpose. As chairperson, my role is clear: to enable, not overshadow, to listen, not dictate, to empower, not centralize. Leadership, to me, is about creating platforms where every woman finds a voice, her confidence, and her opportunity. This year, YFLO Hyderabad will curate distinguished speaker series across various industries: policy, science, wellness, arts, and innovation. Hands-on workshops on finance, AI, digital literacy, entrepreneurship, and leadership, and industrial visits that offer real-world exposure from manufacturing floors to emerging technology ecosystems. Because growth happens when perspectives intersect. Aligned with national priorities, our women empowerment initiatives will focus on STEM, handlooms, green tech, and circular economy. Empowerment is not a slogan, it is sustained action. We will also host a YFLO retreat to Missouri, not just as a break, but as a bonding and networking platform, because strong networks are built on trust, shared experiences, and meaningful conversations. This year's journey will be guided by our mentors, our committed committee, and the wisdom of past chairs. YFLO thrives because leadership here is collective and continuous. These are my mentors, my core committee, my EC heads. As we begin this new chapter, I invite each of you to participate actively, share generously, lead fearlessly. Together, let us ensure that YFLO continues to be a national force for women-led progress. I look forward to learning, building, and growing together. Together, we progress. Thank you.
Before I conclude, I would like to take a moment to thank my core committee, EC heads, and the entire committee. Your support, energy, and belief mean everything and truly drive this journey forward. A special thank you to our mentors from both FLO and YFLO. Your constant guidance and encouragement give us the confidence to aim higher and do better. To my family, thank you for being my strongest support system and for always believing in me. And to our members of the media, thank you for your continued support and for helping us share our vision with a wider audience. And as we step into this new year, let us not just aim for success. Let us aim to create impact, inspire change, and truly make a difference. Together, we progress. As Michelle Obama once said, there is no limit to what we, as women, can accomplish. Thank you and namaskar. Now, I would like to call my core committee, Vice Chair, Ms. Rupal Bansal, Secretary, Ms. Aarti Gupta, Treasurer, Ms. Ishika Agarwal, Joint Secretary, Ms. Purva Agarwal, Joint Treasurer, Ms. Akansha Agarwal, followed by the EC heads, please.
Thank you, Khushbu, and wishing you a year filled with success and inspiring milestones. I now call upon Senior Vice Chairperson, Ms. Gunjan Sindhi, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Namaste and warm festive greetings to all. A very happy Navratri, Navroz, and Eid Mubarak to all members here. Every ending is a new beginning. As we honor the legacy behind us, we step forward with renewed purpose, responsibility, and vision. We extend our deepest gratitude to our Padma Shri Deepika Reddy ji for gracing this occasion and inspiring us with her presence. Our sincere thanks to all our distinguished past chairs for their continued guidance and support. A special acknowledgement to our platinum sponsor, Swastik Spices, our CSR sponsor, Vara Mahalakshmi, and initiative sponsor, Swastik Vikas Foundation. Our event sponsor, House of Pokarna, and creative partner, Adore Label, along with the events team and Ikebana team, our hospitality partner, ITC Kakatiya, and our media partner, for their invaluable support in making this evening possible. And finally, to each one of you present here today, thank you. Your presence and participation are what make FLO Hyderabad a vibrant, dynamic, and an impactful chapter. With this, we conclude today's session with sincere appreciation. Please join us for high tea just outside as we continue the conversation in a relaxed setting. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.